Now you are bringing back e-levy, and then you say that the Ghanaian public will not feel it. Mr. Speaker, you repeal e-levy, reintroduce e-levy. That's what you are doing. What are you? This is the e-levy. What is energy sector levy? Short form e-levy, is it not it? The energy. What is energy? Is it not E? How do you spell energy? Is it not capital E? The short form of the law, the levy, is e-levy. You are reintroducing e-levy. That's what you are doing. Reintroducing e-levy. And you are going to tax Ghanaians. You have introduced e-levy. Then you say that you run it through certificate of agency. Mr. Speaker, the e-levy being introduced, you came here to present your budget. You presented your budget saying you are not going to introduce new taxes, new levies. Then you turn around, you say you are repealing e-levy. You are all over the place.
Abusia me wa kwa bad the very TV also. Also be subscribe ya my click the notification bell no. Na share this video ma for friends and ye binhwe. Na follow on all social media platforms. So yanko next story so na next story ne about Dumsor Levy NDC for Edeba. Na enra ana parliament shy no mo discussion. Ana finance minister honorable Ato Forson adodo na friend ato edibetu dwa say omo pese omo de 1 cedi eto fuel so nti da petrol or any bia obeto bia ye de 1 cedi eto so na no twemu say sika no mo de to so no ye mfili ana say ye hu say ye twa say sika na free say cedi na ho oden akosoro no nti sika 1 cedi no mo de beto so no ebeye cedi na akosoro no eno ne mu 1 cedi no mo ye de o mo de beto so no kaya na no see ya na honorable Afenyo Markin the constable the minority leader sorry say there be adan na mode levy ese baby na de nti okasa ne say o see NDC for ese levy enye no momo ayi levy efiro na adan nti no mo so de electronic sector levy eba na Afenyo Markin chemu say o mo so levy na no mo pese o mo ye de o mo sa de ba na we mane akasa o parliament na no ne nkodai ana Okatakyie Afrifa for the records and so ko posti on social media platforms so I na for the records so say levy is out, yes levy is in, scam na we o posti and me se Ghana for twa na da pa no o de ye breaki ni nyina down tinya botere. Subscribe to this channel na yen go through the story ankasa. So the kind they see of parliament and run here, they were some area near the Okatakyie Afrifa so at the hour in Ghana for Canada pound so I the account. And come baby subscribe to this channel and share this video now for friends in your day in your being.
An act to amend the Energy Sector Levies Act 2025, Act 1135, to increase the rates of the energy sector shortfall and debt repayment levy in order to raise additional revenue to support the payment of energy sector shortfalls, reduce energy sector legacy debts, and stabilize power supply.
Honorable Finance Minister, for the record, tell the House how is he under certificate of agency or how is the bill supposed to be introduced?
Right, Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the object of this bill is to raise additional revenue to support the payment of energy sector shortfalls, reduce energy sector legacy debt, and to stabilize power supply. Mr. Speaker, the power sector is the biggest economic and fiscal risk we face presently. It could lead to a major crisis if we fail to confront it head-on. The challenges in the energy sector are quite enormous, emanating from debt, shortfalls, insufficient gas, and inefficiencies. The total energy sector debt as at end March 2025 stands at $3.1 billion. This amount includes amount owed to independent power producers, state-owned enterprises, fuel suppliers, and fuel suppliers. Right, Honorable Speaker, as a result of non-payment of bills owed to ENI and Car Power. The World Bank IDA guarantee of $512 million and GMPC guarantee of $120 million were completely drawn down in the year 2024. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, the government is required to find an additional $632 million to restore these guarantees. Mr. Speaker, a minimum of $3.7 billion is needed to clean up the overall energy sector indebtedness for us to have a clean slate. Right, Honorable Speaker, Ghana's electricity sector has experienced a significant shift over the years, with the country now heavily reliant on thermal power generation to supplement the hydroelectronic sources. The cost of liquid fuel to power the thermal power plant is not included in the current electricity tariff build-up, resulting in a significant revenue shortfall for the procurement of liquid fuels. According to the PURC, an inclusion of the cost of liquid fuel in the price build-up will lead to an increase in electricity tariffs by at least 50%. Government considers that this would have a significant negative impact on firms and households, and so this cannot be an option. Mr. Speaker, in the year 2025, the government will require an additional $1.2 billion to procure essential fuels for thermal power generations alone. Mr. Speaker, the power sector risks imminent collapse if these unsustainable debts are not resolved, particularly given that the fiscal cannot accommodate the financial needs of the sector. Right, Honorable Speaker, to help raise additional revenue to fund the needs in the power sector, government is proposing an increase in export price of petrol, diesel, and related products. The impact will be absorbed by the gains made from the strong performance of the Ghana cedis. Mr. Speaker, I repeat, the impact will be absorbed by the gains made from the strong performance of the Ghana cedis. And this will mean that consumers will not have to pay extra for the price of petrol and diesel beginning today. Right, Honorable Speaker, our simulations suggest that there will be no increase in the export price of petrol and diesel in the next window beginning today if the levy is imposed. This is because of a strong Ghana cedi. Right, Honorable Speaker, the levy will serve as a dedicated source of funding to the power sector, and the proceeds will be earmarked for the procurement of essential fuel for power generation. Mr. Speaker, this will ensure that Ghana enjoys stable electricity. Given that the current electricity tariffs paid by consumers does not include the cost of fuel used for the power generation. Mr. Speaker, the decision to impose a levy on petroleum prices is based on the need to find a balance between ensuring stable power supply while promoting the financial sustainability of the sector. This bill, Mr. Speaker, seeks to make a modest increment to the existing levy to augment the energy sector support account and to ensure the availability of fuel to back up power generation. Right, Honorable Speaker, I submit that this is urgent, and so there is the need for the committee to take it through the necessary processes. I so submit. Thank you. Under certificate of urgency, I so submit.
Honorable members, I intend to refer the bill. Yes, Minority Leader. This is the presentation of a bill. First reading. This is first reading.
Mr. Speaker, would the majority side, Mr. Speaker, would the majority side extend some courtesy? Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Minority Leader.
Mr.
With
Speaker,
all due respect.
Mr. Speaker, would the Interior Minister show some courtesy? Would the Interior Minister show some courtesy?
Honorable Minority Leader, I employ both of you to resume your seats. I employ both of you to resume your seat. Humbly resume your seat.
Mr. Speaker, you called me.
Humbly resume your seats. The both of you kindly resume your seat with all apology. With all apology. With all apology to both of you, resume your seat. Honorable members, the Energy Sector Levies Amendment Bill 2025 has been duly presented and read the first time. It is referred to the Finance Committee for consideration and report, including the determination of whether or not the bill is of urgent nature. A report to the House. Yes, Honorable Minority Leader, let me hear you.
Mr. Speaker, with respect, the surprises are becoming one too many. Mr. Speaker, how can the Finance Minister in one breath repeal e-levy and reintroduce e-levy? Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, we went into conclave. The issues that he just raised as justification for running this bill through a certificate of urgency, it never came up. Mr. Speaker, will the Interior Minister, who was up challenging me, ask the Finance Minister to tell us under what rule he came under? Mr. Speaker, what is the precedent that is being set? Mr. Speaker, Hansa is watching. Hansa is taking note. One day, it will come and hound them. If today they think they have no mess, they will bulldoze their way. So be it. Have your pleasure. But bear in mind that someday, what you are doing will come and haunt you. Mr. Speaker, with all the justification, what stopped him from engaging this side of the House? This morning, I must be honest that the majority leader whispered to me that something of urgent importance, of urgent value would come. Mr. Speaker, it is only important that we engage and you let us know. You come with your justification. You came here to present your budget. You presented your budget saying you are not going to introduce new taxes, new levies. Then you turn around, you say you are repealing e-levy. You are all over the place. Now you are bringing back e-levy. And then you say that the Ghanaian public will not feel it. Mr. Speaker, you repeal e-levy, reintroduce e-levy. That's what you are doing. What are you? This is the e-levy. You have introduced e-levy. Then you say that you run it through certificate of urgency. Mr. Speaker,
honorable members,
the e-levy being introduced.
Honorable members, this is a House of Record.
What is it?
Honorable members, this is a House of Record. The bill introduced, which I have just referred, is Energy Sector Levies Bill.
E-levy.
So this is not electronic levy.
Mr. Speaker, with respect, allow the minority to have its say. You allowed the minister to speak. What is Energy Sector Levy? Short form e-levy, is it not it? The energy. What is energy? Is it not E? How do you spell energy? Is it not capital E? The short form of the law, the levy, is e-levy. You are reintroducing e-levy. That's what you are doing. Reintroducing e-levy. And you are going to tax Ghanaians. Mr. Speaker, and you say under certificate of urgency.
Yes, Honorable Minister for Interior.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I think the minority leader should know that as one of the leaders in the House, he must learn to respect the rules of the House. Mr. Speaker, the way the minority leader keeps hijacking the floor, he rises, he doesn't make reference to any rule, he speaks out of rules, he just speaks. It's absolutely wrong, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to refer the House to Order 160, under which this business that I just concluded was done. 160. Mr. Speaker, with your permission, a sponsor may submit a bill to Parliament without publication in the Gazette, where the sponsor of the bill consider the bill to be of urgent nature. Mr. Speaker, the Speaker shall refer a bill to the appropriate committee for determination of the urgency or otherwise of the presentation and the first reading. Mr. Speaker, 3. Where the committee determines that the bill is of an urgent nature, the committee shall inform the House by a report. Where it is determined by the appropriate committee of the House that a particular bill is of an urgent nature, the provision of Article 106(13) shall apply, and the bill may be taken through all the stages in one day. Mr. Speaker, this is where my worry is. After you have referred this to your committee, reading 160, it does not give any other member any window of opportunity to just get up and speak about what has been referred. You can only wait and go to your committee, make your argument at the committee. When the report comes, that's when you debate it. But Mr. Speaker, the way the minority leader is behaving, what he's simply doing is that he is turning the rules of this House upside down, and he gets up and speaks anytime he wishes. But Mr. Speaker, with a greater respect, we need to bring the minority leader to order for him to understand that no, this House is governed by rules, and he cannot be speaking out of rules and be behaving as if he's a small child who has lost his food and therefore is behaving anyhow. Mr. Speaker, let's get him to act in order because he's completely out of order. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.